Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
A spittoon. Yuck.
Hello, Lord Gok.
Is Mithril in European time zone or Khazad-dûm time zone?
Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Witches and wizards and tombs and the like. It's all I can do to keep myself afloat. Take me into the house where I can steal some things. I'm poor as a pauper, and I like to earn some bling.
Revelio.
Ooh, a Celtic glister scarf. I'm going to keep the one I got if it's only 1 point, because at the very least this one gives me increased damage with Ancient Throw. I think I'm going to go back to the green scarf, man. I prefer the look of it. Oh, I need to go sell.
Revelio.
Yeah, but the funny thing is like neither hair nor performance have anything to do with the engine, and everything to do with the teams designing the games. Because Unreal 5 is superior in every way, shape, or form to Unreal 4 in all areas. The lighting, the shading are all much more performant compared to Unreal 4. The difference is that Unreal 4 is an older engine, so machines tend to run it better because it's not as hardware dependent. And also with Unreal 4, the games that released at the tail end of Unreal 4 were based on 10 years of people working in Unreal 4. And so getting extremely good with all of the Unreal 4 tools and tricks to get the most out of the engine. And Unreal 5, everyone's still sort of learning all of the tricks. But Unreal 5 is, performance-wise, is way better than Unreal 4. Way, way better. However, it's also newer, which means people's machines...
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Struggle bus, if you got potato. Yay, I'm finally starting to get money. A good example of a really performant game is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which stripped all modern lighting and modern shading out because it made the game too hardware dependent, and it wasn't able to run on older
I hope
machines.
to see you again. Farewell for now.
So they went back to like a 10-year-old lighting and shading technology to be able to get the game as performant as possible so that it could perform on as many machines as possible. As a result, it doesn't look as good as an Unreal 5 game, but it performs much better than Unreal 5 games statistically because it's using 10-year-old tech.
I'm ready.
I don't know the exact age. It's not exactly 10
There's
years.
no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Accio!
All right, Sarah Oakart, move it along here. Back in my day, I could scale these stairs 5 at a time, but now I'm old.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
The collector's cave.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
None.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, that canceled my light spell.
It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos.
Come on. Right, JK. I can
Well,
still
indeed.
remember when I could still remember when I could. Indeed, when I could.
Revelio. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to lead moths to that.
Expelliarmus! Lumos.
Don't know. Do I need to push the door, perhaps?
Repulsor. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Feelings? Oh no, Harry, you've got feelings.
Accio. Confringo. Glacius. They're certainly persistent. Accio. Confringo.
Stench of the dead, or did you just rip some ass? Yeah, buddy.
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor.
Oops, there was another. No, there wasn't. Alright.
Revelio.
On the graphics card note, my brother and I were having a great talk the other day, and I think he said, I'd have to go back and read his voicemail, but I'm pretty sure he was saying like 3 days ago that he's probably never going to get a gaming PC ever again, and he's just going to stick to consoles. It's just ridiculous the amount of money that you have to spend to get a GPU, and they're, you know, outdated in 2 years, whereas you can get a console and it's good for 7 years, and around 7 years for a generation. And if you don't care about graphics, like I ran a 1080 until last June. I had a 1080 for like 7 years. Even my Baldur's Gate 3 streams from like 2.5 years ago, whenever that was, were all on a 1080, a machine with a 1080 in it. Baldur's Gate 3 was the game where I went, oh, my computer needs to be updated. You can get like 7 years at a computer, but you're going to be dealing with, you're constantly lowering the graphics to like high settings and then medium settings and then medium with some tweaks. And it's easier just to play on consoles because everything's already balanced. Just put on performance mode and you're good to go. I don't, even doing this for a living, I just spent this rig right here. I actually just cleaned all the laptops last night, so it's closed right now. That thing cost me $3,200 with a 4080 in it. That's stupid. That is stupid money. And that was a 4080. If I wanted the 4090, because that was right before the 5080 or 50 whatever chipsets come out, the 4090 was going to be almost $4,000. Almost $4,000 to get that. And it's like, that's, I could buy a fucking car for that amount of money. Like a used car, but still, I could buy a car for $4,000. So the idea that, and now with the 50 whatever chipsets, those things are like $2,000. It's stupid. So I can right now I can get a PS5 Pro for $750. I don't know what they are, like $750. And to buy a comparable PC rig, I'm going to need to spend $3,000 minimum. I'm sorry, there's no justification for that. Like, unless you need a PC to like do work, there's no reason to buy a PC, especially considering you can use a mouse and keyboard now on any console. You can plug a mouse and keyboard into your Xbox, you can plug a mouse and keyboard into your PlayStation. You have access to, you can install all the apps. So you can have YouTube, you can watch movies, you can access Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, all those things you can do directly from your console. There is no reason to even need a PC anymore unless you're doing PC gaming. If you're doing PC gaming, then you still need a PC. However, Xbox is looking to change that with the next generation of Xboxes because they're going to make Steam accessible and Epic Game Store. So the next Xbox console is looking to blend PC gaming with console gaming so that you don't ever need a PC ever again anyway. You'll just do it all on an Xbox, which is fucking brilliant.
Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Compulso! Accio! Revelio!
Yeah, I can't climb that.
Accio! Lumos.
Come here.
Accio. Depulso.
Oh no, I fell off. I figured it out.
Lumos.
These are some cool puzzles.
Revelio.
What is this? This is a special treasure chamber of some type.
Depulso. Reparo. Lumos. Confringo.
Okay.
Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Interesting.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Why is he saying Wingardium Leviosa afterwards when
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm not doing Wingardium Leviosa? That's interesting.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, we've got 4 bits and pieces right here.
Reparo.
No. Reparo, no.
Reparo.
Ah, hold on. There's something up here, so if I pull the statue...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, hang on.
I need to get that platform closer. But how?
Oh, I figured it out. It was a bone platform. Okay, unidentified head item. Yeah, PC gaming is really, in my mind, it's really only for people who have a big disposable budget and want to get every last single drop of FPS out of the games they play,
What's that?
the
hanging
average
there?
gamer couldn't give a
Looks
shit.
precarious.
Just, they're not going to care. The average gamer is like my brother. They just don't care. And then if you're like, you know, if you're streaming at the very top tier,
Accio! Confringo! Down I go. No other way. Depulso! Revelio.
yeah, there's things up there. But the question is,
Depulso.
there we go. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like MMOs no longer release PC exclusive, they release everywhere. And occasionally they'll do it like New World or Dune Awakening, where it's like they'll release PC
Revelio.
first and then console, which I honestly think is a stupid decision, but whatever. Even those cases, they eventually come to consoles, you know, it's like... What is the purpose of that thing? Other than... Man, there's no way up here,
It's
is there?
sealed shut on the other side.
Sealed shut from the other side. I wonder if that's where I come out at.
Revelio.
Screw it. Down we go.
Oh!
Hope that wasn't your O face, Harry. Wait, I'm not Harry Potter, never mind. Oh! Bro. Gotta work on that.
Accio.
Oh! This is where I just was. Purpose of that being...
Accio. Confringo.
I have to change my spells.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Glacius. Protego. Incendio. Revelio.
Okay, that's a big puzzle room.